Hey you guys, good morning. I wanted to answer some viewer questions. I've gotten a lot of emails wanting to know what's going on with my health because I looked so insanely bad and was falling apart. And I seem to be doing better this week. Let me explain what's happened. What I have has only been 6 cases of it in 120 years. So even though I have a history of it, it takes a long time to jump through the insurance hoops to get the proper test to confirm, and then I'm bounced around from specialist to specialist, from orthopedic surgeon to spine and hip specialist to now infectious disease specialist, which I see in 2 weeks after the holidays. So I had to jump through all the hoops to get my MRI, which is the only test that can confirm that I have osteomyelitis in the sacral iliac joint. You can find that online, infection in the sacral iliac joint. It's rare. They did literally find 6 cases of it in 120 years. It's not easy to convince people in the ER. I've gone to ERs telling them it's coming back again. Last time my kidneys shut down before they would believe me. Now the right leg feels like, I forgot how they pronounce it, but it's pyro something. It means the pain feels like fire shooting down your leg. It's why I'm back in the wheelchair. So I wasn't sleeping at all. I take clonidine, which makes me sleepy too. That's a blood pressure medicine. And I wasn't sleeping. I was literally sitting in a recliner because I couldn't get up my stairs and I couldn't lay down on the bed. I couldn't stretch my leg flat. So I literally was getting maybe 20 minutes to an hour and a half of sleep, and it was wearing me down. On top of that was the worry that they weren't going to diagnose me in time and the pain was going to keep getting worse like last time. It was excruciating. It was horrifying, and I'm just overwhelmed with panic. Please don't let it get this bad again. Please, I can't live in that kind of pain. And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. It's been 3 months. I have jumped through every hoop. I had to get the x-ray, the CT, and then finally, after all the blood tests and everything, they give me the MRI. Here's the issue. Sacral iliac infection doesn't show up in the bloodstream. I do not know why. It makes no sense. I even told a resident, I know you're not going to believe me. They had to go through my records and confirm last time didn't show up in the bloodstream. Guess what? Was septic and had kidney failure nonetheless. I do not understand it. It's very rare. So in any case, I see the infectious disease specialist. I've jumped through the hoops. They've confirmed there is fluid around that area. There's no reason for fluid to be on the SI joint. And after looking through the history of the last time I was hospitalized several years ago for it, they've confirmed, looks like it came back. Guess what? I've been saying that for months, but couldn't get to see the specialist and the test and everything to confirm it. Despite going from ER to doctor to specialist, it is a nightmare that I'm wrapped up in this circle, and I was emotionally exhausted from fear and pain and no sleep, and I had to leave and get myself together a little bit. That's why I seem to be doing better. The pain's still there. It's still here. When I sit in this in the wheelchair, it takes some of the pressure off because it's softer. It doesn't push up against the SI joint. So I'm able to function a little better. And I'm doing better because I actually sleep. I got a few things to prop up under my right leg so that I can actually lay down, but my leg's not flat. So that's why I seem to be doing better. I also didn't want people to see me falling apart so badly. There was everything at once happening, and I was just tired. So, you know, when you don't have sleep, you just break down. So, no, the infection's still there. I will see with the holidays, it was hard to get an infectious disease specialist. So I have to wait till after the holiday, and I've waited 3 months. And it's getting worse, but I'm not dead yet. So I'm just going to try to not think of myself so much and just try to focus on what other people are going through so I can answer emails and try to lift up my fellow sheep. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, because when I focus on me and my problems, that's what happens. You see me falling apart and not sleeping. And I just had to give it to God and try to do what fulfills me spiritually, and that's preaching the good news of the finished work of the cross. So that, in a nutshell, is what's going on. More than likely, once I see the infectious disease specialist, they have access to all my old records and the new MRI. They will put me in the hospital probably a week on IV antibiotics via PICC line, and I will request to be sent home for the other 6 weeks via home nursing, where I do my own IV meds like last time, and a nurse comes every 2 days to check that the IV's clean and so forth. So that is more than likely what's going to happen and where I am. There were some viewers concerned and confused. So that's what's going on. Okay? I really appreciate you guys asking, and sorry if it's confusing, but so is this nightmare of red tape that I'm going through with insurance. Okay, God bless you guys.